Hello and welcome to Realeconomy. This week we're asking what happens when emergency measures to keep people in work come to an end in Europe. How do we ensure there are enough jobs and that people have the right skills for the jobs of the future? Coming up, Fanny Gore meets entrepreneurs in Italy's Puglia region, where a state-of-the-art prosthetic hand and eco-packaging for regional delicacies are opening up job and business opportunities. But first, what plans are there for what comes after the job retention schemes? Here's your crash course.
Job retention schemes across Europe have kept millions of people in work. As they come to an end, what happens next? The European Union's goal is a strong social Europe emerging from the pandemic. Its Pillar of Social Rights action plan sets out 3 targets to be achieved by 2030. At least 78% of adults should be in employment. And at least 60% should participate in training every year. The number of people at risk of poverty or social exclusion should be reduced by at least 15 million. To help finance this, there is money available from the Recovery Fund and the European Social Fund Plus. As part of this, the European Commission's EASE recommends that countries create new jobs by supporting entrepreneurs and train people in new skills to get jobs in growing sectors, such as green and digital.
So how can entrepreneurs be best supported in setting up a new business? In Italy's Puglia region, a European social fund project is giving young entrepreneurs with an outstanding idea help with business planning and a startup grant. Fanny Gore went to meet some of them.
In southern Italy, in the rural region of Puglia, known for tourism and agriculture, the digital transition is transforming the employment landscape. To create new work opportunities, the PIN project, which is co-financed by the European Social Fund, offers local young talent the opportunity to start an innovative business. That's what Giovanni, a mechanical engineer, has done. He is about to launch Adam's Hand, a very mobile bionic hand with an integrated AI system. He received €30,000 and business management support to create this high-tech startup.
The PIN project was fundamental for us because it allowed us to obtain the initial funds to purchase our first machines that helped us to create the Adam's Hand prototypes. Many of the young guys who studied with me have moved to the north to find work. We have brought back some of these guys. This is a great source of satisfaction for us.
With a total budget of around €17 million, the PIN project has funded more than 500 innovative projects like Giovanni's. Today, he employs 20 people and he operates in a very competitive sector.
We work in a high-tech field where it is important to maintain continuous training, both in terms of soft and hard skills. We must also keep an eye on excellent examples of national and international innovations.
By targeting the international market, Giovanni hopes to improve the lives of many people thanks to Adam's Hand. A fairer and more accessible labour market is one of the goals of the European Pillar of Social Rights, which also supports the green transition. The green sector is full of opportunities for Laura and her business partners. The 3 freelance architects returned to their region to bring together agriculture and design. The PIN project helped them to create a company that designs ecological and reusable packaging.
Thanks to the PIN project, thanks to the new tools that we have developed, like the website dedicated to our new social networks, which are very interactive, we can immediately talk to our customers. We achieved this goal.
Today, they have clients all over Italy. Every year, the European Social Fund supports 10 million people like Giovanni and Laura in their careers. According to economist Andrea Garnero, upskilling is key to this support.
The kind of skills that will be required to workers and companies will change, relying more on technologies, relying more on work from home. Member states have a key played role in accompanying companies and workers in these transitions. And they need training, reskilling opportunities.
It's Europe's hope that this upskilling and investment will really come into play when job retention schemes end.
Europe's commitment to social rights is at the forefront right now, with the social summit with EU leaders being held in Porto in Portugal. And I'm going to speak to the European Commissioner for Jobs and Social Rights, Nicolaus Schmidt. Commissioner, thank you very much for being with us. We have the Porto Social Summit. What are your ambitions for that?
First, it's a very important signal. The meeting in itself is already a message. People are anxious. People fear that there will be cuts, there will be a big restructuring. But this is the message that the crisis will not be a crisis of cuts in the social services, in the social infrastructures. We need the economic development, but at the same time, we need also social dimension, cohesion in our societies.
The Commission's EASE recommendation talks about job creation and job transition to other sectors. How will this work in practice?
Well, this is part of the withdrawal of the furlough schemes. And we think we need for this new transitions, which is also the green transition and the digital one. We need a new kind or a very active labor market policy, and that's the sense of ease. So helping people to take advantage of the transitions, to support them by skilling, but also in a way by hiring subsidies if needed, to encourage new companies or other companies just to hire people.
Now, one of the targets of the European Pillar of Social Rights Action Plan is that 60% of adults should participate in training every year. For anyone watching who'd like to access some training, how should they go about that?
First, it's up to the companies to retrain, to reskill, to upskill. So we have to support companies to do it. And they have to reskill also those with the lowest level of skills, because also their jobs are changing. There is now this idea that 90% of all jobs have some kind of digital component. And so if you are working in construction, for instance, well, you have to have some competencies also in digital, how to manage when you are in the building area. The second one is we have to reorient the vocational training, learning on the job, and getting some more theoretical courses. The Commission wants to support these strategies, the level of the companies, at the level of regions, together with public employment services, but we need this skilling strategy overall.
Commissioner, great to have you on the programme. Thank you very much for being with us on Realeconomy.
Thank you.